Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, we're going to be talking through how to plan a fight camp. I've personally planned probably 1,000 fight camps over the last 4 or 5 years. The ones that have gone through, the ones that have fallen last minute, and then obviously the people coming back to me for multiple fight camps. Um, and planning a fight camp is essential. It's something that no fighter does, but really every fighter should do it. Mainly because you need to know exactly what you're doing during your fight camps. Because if you don't, then you're leaving everything down to guesswork. And in combat sports, you can't leave stuff down to guesswork, especially making weight, because you'll run into issues, and the issues that you'll run into could potentially be life-threatening, or they're going to impact your health massively. So yeah, most fighters just don't know how to plan a fight camp, and the only plan that they have is to try and up their training, where they're kind of overtraining, training loads of runs, loads of cardio, and then their diet approach is just high protein and no calories. Whereas that's just not a plan. That is winging it and hoping that you make weight and you're in a good enough position to make weight. But yeah, fight camp plan. This is just a rough overview, like the depths that we could go into. I'll be rambling on forever, more than I already do in these videos. So I think the most important thing is, if you don't plan things, you just have no idea where you're heading. You don't have that clear roadmap to the scales. You'll be highly stressed because you won't know if you're on target with your weight, or off target, or behind schedule, or on schedule. And that causes a lot of main stress of fight week is weight. And if you have a plan, then you know if you're on track, or if you're not on track. Because it's not about just making the weight, it's about actually making the weight the easiest that you've ever done. Because that's basically what you need to do during fight camps. So to plan your weight descent, you need to know the following things. I'll try and get something on the screen, but just get your notes out on your phone or something, and just write this down. So what you need to know is your weigh-in weight, obviously, your weight target 1 week out. Now, we could go in a little bit more depth for this. You need to be 8% or below for day before weigh-ins, or 3% or below for day of weigh-ins. So depending on what you're doing, your target could sit in between there. Some people can go higher, but again, I think play it safe for your target 1 week out from weigh-ins. You need to know how much weight you need to lose each week to get there. And then you need to know your daily calorie deficit needed to lose that amount of weight per week. So if you need to lose 0.5 kilos a week, you only need to be in a deficit of 550 every single day. So this helps guide your calories and macros as well, and helps give you a plan on that. But I'm not going to run into that today. I'll do that in next week's video. And then you need to know how much weight you want to cut on fight week. So let's do a plan together. So we've got start of camp weight is 70 kilos. Weigh-in weight is 60 kilos. And this individual's got 7 weeks before fight week to get there. You've got your start camp weight, which is 70 kilos. You've got the weigh-in weight, which is 60 kilos. You've got 7 weeks till fight week. And then your weight target 1 week out, let's say 64. And then your daily calorie deficit, we'll work that out together. So what you want to do is figure out the difference between your current weight and the weight that you want to aim for 1 week out from weigh-ins. So it's 6 kilos to lose in 7 weeks. So you do 6 divided by 7 gives us 0.85 kilos a week. So then what you can do is work backwards. So you've got your 70 kilos, and then for the next 7 weeks, you need to lose 0.85. So literally take away 0.85 every week. And that gives you your end of week weight target that you need to be hitting. And then to figure out your calorie deficit, so you get that number 0.85, whatever you've got to lose a week. You've got to then times it by 500 and divide it by 0.45, and that gives you your total daily calorie deficit to lose 0.85 kilos a week. So for this individual, he'd have to eat 950 calories less than he's burning every day. So it's quite a lot of weight he's got to lose a week. And obviously, as long as he manages his calories well, he only needs to eat 900 calories less than he's burning. So that will give you a little insight into how to maybe structure your calories, but I'll do that in next week's video. So now you know how to plan a fight camp. You've got the essentials. So make sure you're doing this for every fight camp, because then you'll know exactly how much weight you've got to lose a week. Is it actually realistic to get there? Because what you can find out is, okay, I've got to lose like 2 kilos a week. It's just not going to happen. You're not going to be able to fight. So again, it gives you a nice, clear structure and clear roadmap of your future fight camps. And then I will post in next week's video how to calculate your calories and macros for fight camp.